As a doctor, as a specialist doctor, I work mainly in the hospitals and I run clinics. Oftentimes, by the time the patient is admitted to the hospital with a stroke, it's almost too late because the stroke has already happened. And for those of us who work in the hospitals, we see patients when they are already ill. But for myself and for many doctors, we would actually like to help people to keep healthy, to reach out to them. But it's very hard for us to actually meet with people who are still healthy, who think that there's no problem, I wait, if anything happens, then I'll go and look for a doctor. So that's when a group of us came together and we said, why don't we have a mobile health program where we actually send the bus out to the community, to the HDB flats, to the churches, to the temples, to the mosques, even to the schools, where we can have nurses working with the doctors to reach out to people who are still healthy or who may have medical problems already or illnesses and say, we are here. If you have any questions to ask us about how to manage your diabetes, or if you need help to find the right services, or if you're worried about healthcare costs, that we'll be at your doorstep. We'll be coming to visit you so that you can ask us what you need to know and we can help you to find the services that we need. In the end, we all cannot know everything that we need to know about every disease, but together we can learn how to walk this journey. I have a lot of my patients or people who meet me who say, I don't want to grow old, doctor. And I always look at them and wonder, and I say to them, well, actually, you have a 100% chance of growing old. The reality is the only cure for growing old is to literally die young. But what my patients are telling me is, I don't want to grow old disabled. I don't want to grow old paralyzed. I don't want to grow old bedbound. And that is very true. Nobody wants to grow old that way. The average Singaporean already has a good chance of living to 85. And I tell my patients, how do you want to live those 85 years? Do you want to live them well, or do you want to live them with a lot of illness? And the reality is, it's very hard for people to understand, imagining that you will be living to 85. And I tell them, you have to take steps to help yourself, because there are a lot of conditions that may happen as you get older. Diabetes, high blood pressure may become more common. There's also falls. A lot of old people are scared of falls and they say, I'm so scared that I will fall down and break my hip. And I tell them, yes, I'm also scared. We are all scared that we will fall down and break your hip. But do you know that if you exercise, if you take the right medicines, if you eat the right food, and if you learn the right exercises, your chance of falling down is less. Your chance of breaking your hip becomes less. So even though you cannot control the fact that you will grow old, you certainly can do a lot to prevent yourself from becoming paralyzed from breaking a hip. There are also other conditions that you get as you grow older. A lot of people will have poor vision. The poor vision may not just be from a cataract, it may be from diabetes that's not well controlled. So we tell our diabetics, do you go for eye checks every year? Should go for an eye check once a year. Even if you had your cataract removed, you still have to check the other parts of your eye, and not just because you've had your cataract removed, you don't have to worry anymore. There are so many other conditions like stroke, like cancers, that even if we pick it up early, we can certainly treat. Even if you've had a stroke, if you go for exercise and rehabilitation, we can help you to walk again. There's always that chance. Give yourself a chance. Take control of your own life and your body. Learn how to do this well, because in the end, it's your body. As a doctor, I tell my patients, I can walk this journey with you. Some diseases I cannot cure, but certainly you must walk this journey, and we will walk it with you, and we will help you to live long, live well, and live carefree.
Live long, live well, live carefree, live the good life. This educational video is brought to you by the Good Life Co-operative,